Popular AI chatbot ChatGPT has shared 3 unique strategies through which artificial intelligence can help XRP hit an epic price target of $4 this year. By the way, how wise is it to sell XRP held over 1 year now? Not only that, XRP community member and media personality Zach Rector spotlighted Chad Steingraber's intriguing theory of XRP's road to $20,000, sparking discussions within the community. Finally, as the long-standing lawsuit between Ripple and the SEC enters its final stages, what are the key dates to mark on your calendar in the coming months? Stick with me till the end to find out more. If this sounds like something of much interest to you, be sure to check out this new video starting now. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 15th of January. AI is taking over many industries, and innovators within the blockchain space believe that this technology will play a key role in the evolution of Web3 shortly. However, AI is already shaping sentiments with its predictive capabilities, which we harness to showcase how this technology can help bolster the price of XRP. First, we asked ChatGPT if XRP hitting a $4 price mark is a realistic target in the next 12 months. In consonance with earlier projections, ChatGPT confirmed that this is possible, but with some conditions ranging from strategic positioning to targeted market influence and impact of regulations. So, how can AI help achieve this $4 goal? Well, ChatGPT was quite expressive in detailing how AI can help XRP hit its price target of $4 this year. First, the AI chatbot believes it is possible to influence market perceptions indirectly in a strategic way through targeted marketing campaigns. This way, innovators can deploy AI to analyze market trends and sentiment. The chatbot noted that AI can help in crafting communication strategies that indirectly influence perceptions through subtle narratives, emphasizing positive developments, partnerships, or technological advancements. Since the only way XRP can hit the impressive milestone is through the actions of individual traders, ChatGPT named strategic positioning as a crucial move that can usher in this price mark. Traders can identify unique entry and exit points without resorting to market manipulation, thus lending positivity to the potential rally. Lastly, the leveraging of regulatory arbitrage across different jurisdictions can also aid the rare rally push. Ultimately, the mega XRP transactions can shift to regions where regulations are more favorable to growth in the long term while minimizing risks. While the note from ChatGPT is an optimistic one, it is worth noting that cryptocurrency-related growths can exhibit a high level of volatility that can ultimately alter the predicted trajectory. XRP is currently at 63 cents, up by 2.5% in the past 24 hours. Despite the ambitious calls, ChatGPT also issued a disclaimer to note that influencing market perception might also involve some manipulation that investors must watch out for and protect themselves against. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. In a recent statement, pro-XRP attorney Jeremy Hogan provided valuable insights for crypto enthusiasts planning to capitalize on the 2024 crypto bull market. Hogan stressed the crucial role of strategic tax planning as investors seek to optimize for profits. In 2024, as you plan how to take profit and become crypto-rich, don't forget to strategize for taxes, the lawyer remarked. Notably, his address was specific to the U.S. crypto community. The lawyer urged crypto investors to consider the tax implications of their investment strategies, focusing on the duration of token holdings. Hogan pointed out that holding a token for over 1 year can result in a more favorable tax scenario. According to him, long-term capital gains, taxed at a lower rate of 15%, applied to tokens held more than a year. In contrast, a higher 30% rate applies to short-term gains on tokens held for less than a year. Furthermore, Hogan highlighted a common practice among some investors who move to sell XRP to venture into other tokens and reinvest in XRP after generating profits. This strategic endeavor comes amid XRP's prolonged discouraging price performance. For instance, XRP has failed to print significant gains for holders in the past 2 months, while other rivals like Solana and Cardano are making investors millionaires. The pro-XRP lawyer noted that temporarily parting XRP for other assets could be lucrative. However, he underlined the potential downside. Specifically, Hogan pointed out that such a trader forfeits their long-term tax status on XRP. As a result, they exposed themselves to 2 short-term tax rates. Signing off his tweet, Hogan wrote Idrotherpelis, suggesting that investors should prioritize retaining their long-term tax benefits over succumbing to short-term underwhelming performances. In other words, the seasoned attorney encourages XRP investors to be cognizant of the unintended tax consequences of their trading decisions. Furthermore, Rector acknowledged the ambitious nature of a $20,000 prediction. He noted that the theory could be plausible for an XRP to rise to a higher value, not necessarily up to $20,000. Steingraber, a game designer in the XRP community, updated this theory on December 30, 2023. Notably, the theory navigates through several key points, each offering a perspective on XRP's journey to higher values. Steingraber emphasized the concept of asset scarcity, drawing parallels with an auction bid scenario where limited assets create a demand-driven value surge. He explored the idea that projecting current prices into unrealized value, coupled with the deflationary nature of XRP, contributes to the potential for a significant price increase. The theory addressed the significance of limited assets, using the Mona Lisa as an analogy. Steingraber underlined XRP's limited supply, currently less than 100 billion, and its deflationary mechanism through ledger transactions. In an attempt to provide context for those new to XRP, Steingraber highlighted that each XRPL transaction burns XRP. He attributed XRP's current seemingly low value to existing trading within a small public pool. The game developer argued that banks use regulated custodians, not public exchanges, for transactions, stressing their desire for privacy. He noted that Ripple payments level the playing field for smaller entities, marking a shift from the anticipated use of on-demand liquidity. The theory takes a turn toward banks creating private ledgers, as he sees XRP as a reserve currency akin to gold. Steingraber highlighted the potential creation of bank-specific coins on private XRPLs. According to him, these banks could seek custody of their tokens by leveraging Ripple-owned Medico. Should this materialize, Steingraber emphasized that the phenomenon could lead to global competition among banks to procure and hoard XRP, which would serve as the reserve currency for their tokens. The theory presents the idea that as this race picks up, banks and liquidity hubs could rapidly drain the public XRP supply, triggering a surge in prices. Banks and billionaires, driven by a business dependency on XRP, could engage in a massive institutional buying frenzy. The XRP road to $20,000, as outlined by Steingraber, also highlights the potential role of ETFs, private lockups, and the evolution of nostro-vostro accounts into live liquidity hubs. He predicts a world where digital assets play a crucial role. While $20,000 represents a price target too ambitious to envision, commentators such as Zach Rector have highlighted the rationality of the theory, suggesting that it could drive prices higher, even if XRP does not clinch anything close to $20,000. Now to our main focus for the day. What are the crucial upcoming dates to mark in the Ripple vs. SEC lawsuit 2024 showdown? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Ripple's grueling lawsuit with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is now entering its 4th year. Filed by the SEC in December 2020, the lawsuit alleged that XRP is a security under U.S. laws and accused Ripple founders Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen of violating securities law. Fast forward to the present, Ripple has scored significant wins. First, a U.S. district court ruled and upheld a decision that XRP traded by everyday investors in blind bid-ask transactions did not constitute securities transactions. That crucial ruling in July led to the relisting of XRP on multiple exchanges and caused the cryptocurrency to set a new yearly high. Further, in a surprising turn of events in October, the SEC pulled out of its pending lawsuits against Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen. Throwing in the towel on that front raised hopes that the regulator would eventually pursue a settlement with Ripple in the coming months. However, such a settlement may take a while to arrive, with the court's July ruling also affirming that direct sales of XRP by Ripple to institutional investors may qualify as securities transactions. The subject will be at the center of attention and form the basis for both parties to reach a resolution. As the case drags on, court documents reveal crucial dates for XRP holders to watch out for in the first quarter of 2024. After some time out, the first key date to keep an eye on is February 12, 2024. This is the date deadline provided by the court for both parties to complete remedies-related discovery. This process would have allowed Ripple and the SEC to share possible remedies and solutions to resolving the ongoing dispute. The SEC is expected to file its remedies brief on March 13, 2024, while Ripple submits its opposition on April 12, 2024. Afterward, the SEC will have until April 29, 2024, to reply to whatever opposition Ripple brings. Successful completion of this phase of the legal process potentially opens the door for Ripple and the SEC to bring the lawsuit to a climax. With Ripple's legal team also anticipating a settlement in 2024, such an outcome is more likely than probable. Meanwhile, the potential impact of a full settlement between Ripple and SEC on the price of XRP remains a hotly speculated topic. Only time will reveal how cryptocurrency's price will react to such a landmark development. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this in the comments section. Make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.